Welcome to the Barbwire Barbecue Sports Show. I'm your host, Jack Denebeim, and today I have a big Behind the Athlete edition of the show as I have members of the Cardinals offensive and defensive line joining me. And guys, you're all in the middle of your senior season, so how do you guys feel about that?
It's everybody says like it's gonna go by quick. You never really realize that till like you're week 6 of the season, and you've got 4 more guaranteed games left. So just love playing with the brothers next to you, and it's just a good opportunity to play with your brothers.
Yeah, like Will said, it really flew by pretty quick. I'm just trying to enjoy the time I have left with my teammates.
Just really enjoying it so far. Having fun with my teammates. I grew up with these guys playing football, so it's exciting to have our last season. But just savoring the moments that we have together.
Yeah, like Cromer said, I've spent the past 12 years playing football with these guys, and I'm just like enjoying the time I have left with them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it felt like yesterday being a freshman playing and now being a senior. It's weird.
So let's talk about how it all kind of started for you guys. How did you guys kind of get into playing football, and just kind of how it all started for you?
So me and Logan, we started playing when we were about 6 in the first grade, and we've been on the same team since. So it's just and then along with him, a couple other guys on our team like Owen too, and Cole and Adrian. We've been playing since we were in first grade. So it's just really cool to be on that same team together through 12 years of school.
I joined a little bit later. I had played youth football with them in 4th grade, and then I joined back in 7th grade, and I've played with them since then, and they're my closest group of friends I've ever had. And so riding it out on the last season, we're hoping to go far.
I probably joined the latest. I think I started playing when I was in 8th grade. That was for tackle football before I had played flag for the city and everything. But, I just grew up with these guys before football, and I really got to know them through football, and it's just been awesome.
Yeah, like Will said, I mean, there's been like a core of us that's played since we were like 6 in first grade, and we've just spent all this time together, and like we've gotten really close.
Yeah, no, I mean, as Will and Logan have said, we've all played together pretty long. Max and Cromer may have not been here as long, but they're family just as much.
So playing on the line, it's not the most glorious position, and, not many kids sign up to play offensive or defensive line. So when did you guys kind of start playing the offensive line or the line, and how did it kind of grow on you guys?
My youth coach, Preston Hubler, came up to me. He was just like, yeah, you're on the O-line. And I didn't really get the option to pick my position or anything, really. So he just threw me on there. And you've been told your whole life, basically, that you don't get the credit you deserve. And, in our offense, it's kind of not the case because the O-line is a big part of how our offense is efficient. So, yeah.
I was put on as O-line, not by my choice, also like Will. But I grew to love it because I wasn't ever playing for myself for my own glory, but to protect the brothers behind me and next to me.
Yeah, I was kind of big when I joined the football team, and they threw me on an O-line and D-line, and it's been a blast since.
Yeah, like Will said, Preston kind of just like threw me onto the line because I was never real fast, so the line just kind of made sense for me.
I used to be like a linebacker or stuff like that, but I felt I needed more aggressiveness, so I went and joined the line. It's been a blast. I love it.
Being on the offensive and defensive line, you're guaranteed to get hit on every single play. So how do you guys kind of like prepare yourselves for that and kind of get your bodies ready throughout a week of practice and for a game?
Throughout practice, you're just always like colliding with guys, and they're really just banging on each other. So it's good to get that throughout the week. Yeah.
Max, come on. Walk in.
You're fine, Max.
All right.
Of course, throughout the season, you're not really, when you start, you're not in football shape, you're not used to being hit, but then your body just builds up a certain toughness, and you get used to being hit.
Yeah, I usually, make sure everything's taped up and make sure you're hydrated and you're just ready to go. And, during the week, you try to, stay safe and maybe not hit as hard as you would in game. There are certain situations where you do, but just making sure everyone's safe at practice is something that we try to do, and I think we do a good job at it.
Yeah, like during the week, we kind of, I wouldn't say take it easy, but it's like we don't really kill each other at practice. I mean, we get the reps, but we're not like banging on each other.
I mean, kind of along what Max said, we've been doing it for so long and being on the O-line, we're so used to getting hit. I think it's just kind of normal to us now, and our bodies are used to it.
As linemen, you guys are often practicing together and, watching film together, all that good stuff. Just talk to me about kind of the brotherhood you guys have, not only as senior offensive linemen, but as the teams, as well.
So, like, every Sunday we get together with the whole team and watch film in the library. But it goes more beyond that. If you're in class with some of the people, like O-line, you'll just sit together and watch film and point out what you did right and what you did wrong. And it's just a good brotherhood with everybody. Like, everyone, no one's negative. Everyone's always putting you up. And it's always just, like, positive, like, criticism, stuff like that.
We've known each other for so long that it's transitioned into more of a family than being friends. Like, we can call each other out if we need to be called out and to work harder. And we're always doing things together. Yeah.
We do a lot of activities together just to keep that bond together with each other. I know we go through a lot when we're on the field, and it's not always the most. It hurts a lot to play O-line, and I think that actually brings us closer together because we fight through it with each other.
Yeah, like some of the ways we bring ourselves together. We go out for Wing Wednesdays on Wednesdays after practice. We'll go out to like Jefferson's or somewhere, get a bunch of food. It's like a brotherhood.
I mean, yeah, kind of stole what I was going to say. But we try to do as much as together as we can so we get used to being with each other. We're like a family to each other. It's just how it goes.
As we talked about, the line's not the most glorious position in football, but why do you guys love being a part of the offensive or defensive line?
It's a really selfless position. Like, it's not about you. It's about what happens because of the result of what you do. So it's more of like playing for your brother, like brotherhood. Goes back to the brotherhood, and it's just a selfless position.
Yep, I love hitting a block and then seeing my running back or my quarterback run right by me and then going and celebrating with him in the end zone. I just love that part.
Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying than to watch your running back or quarterback score as you complete a block. I know that for us, we want to contribute to the team the best we can, and we know we can't play fullback, so we're going to block and make sure that the fullback can score.
Yeah, we block for the brothers behind us, and just like the fact that we don't know what's going on in the backfield, but we can still like contribute like a major part of what happens on the field.
Yeah, like Will said, it's a selfless position. I mean, it's not like we get to do all the celebrations or everything, and we don't score every touchdown, but it's a real show of toughness and who has the heart to want to play this game.
Great. That's all the questions I got for you guys. Thank you. This is the Barbwire Barbecue Sports Show, Barbwire Barbecue, your place for game day grub and hometown pride. I'm Jack Denebeim, reporting for the Eudora Times.